Alright, so you have a procore Toro model 648 aerifier, and the levers that allow the machine to go forward and reverse are really tight, and when you compress them they don't spring back. Here's a simple fix. This is a Toro Procore 648. Now, the problem is on this unit here, when you pull in and pull back, this was staying stuck. Okay, which is very unsafe because when you let go, that's supposed to bounce back to neutral like that. Okay, but it wasn't. So when you let go, the machine would technically keep going unless you pulled these back. This is a really simple fix. This cover here has got to be removed. I took the bolts out already, but they look like this. They look like these little gold bolts, and they are a flathead, or you're gonna need, I think that's a 5/16 or 3/8. I forget what I used, but you got one there, one down there, and then you got one on that side, one on that side. You're gonna need to remove them, and then this will lift up. It's hard to do it one hand here. You got these two switches there. Well, they will be plugged in. I had it off already, so there's the other end of the plug right there. Is you just wanna, these will pull right down. Unplug that one, and you got another one over here. Let me try to get some light in there. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, and then this adapter here will just pull right down also. Alright, so you got 4 screws you're going to take out, unplug those 2 adapters, and slide that guy right out of there. Now, under here, you'll be able to see your whole mechanism. Alright, and this is where the problem lurks. On this particular unit, right here, you're pivoting on this little tie rod looking feller here, and on the factory they had this thing so tight on there, it was actually had this thing on a complete angle. It was a little bit down, it wasn't straight, it was down on an angle like that. So what you want to do is either A, yours is too loose, which I doubt is the problem, but B, it's probably too tight. So I went ahead and just loosened this up just a hair, and now allows it to spring back. Alright, and while you have this off, couldn't hurt, take a little WD-40 that is all spring activated down there, and what you want to do is just squirt a little bit down in there. It's not very often you're probably going to be in this part of the unit, and moisture does get in there, and you want to keep that spring lubed up down there, and up here as well, wherever you got items pivoting, you're going to have friction. So while you have the cover off, just lube them up real quick. But that's it. Just loosen up this nut here. If these are jamming up on you, squirt a little bit of lube in there, and hopefully that fixes your problem. If it's not that, then what you got to do is you got to dig a little bit deeper. There's a cover underneath it here, and you're going to follow this bar here, this shaft, all the way down, and you're going to have to start tracing your steps, make sure nothing's bent, nothing's caught up, there's no debris in there, everything's lubed. But on this particular unit, that was the problem right there. Hope this helps. See you next time.